Hello. If you're watching this video, I took this video just to show proof of how great this motor really runs. This is the girlfriend's daily driven 76 Firebird. She drives it every single day, every single wear. We've driven it out of state, no problems. Runs good, it has a mild cam in it. Don't know what lift, don't know what duration. I've never needed to pull it apart. It runs good. It's got 308s with 275/60s in the rear, 2.5-inch exhaust, Magnaflow XL mufflers with an H pipe, and it'll spin the tires. Obviously it hooks up because of the freeway gears and the big Herkin tires on this thing, but it goes pretty damn well. It has no problem going over 100 miles an hour. The motor, the only reason I'm selling the motor, set this down for a second, is because I have a bigger motor waiting for this car. It's just a whole different motor, but the motor runs great, doesn't have any lifter ticks, no problems, nothing like that, doesn't smoke. It's just a good motor. As a Performa RPM on it right now, it's going to come as a long block, meaning it'll come with a different set of Mickey Thompson valve covers. I'm taking the water pump and accessories, alternator, power steering, headers, and such like that. But it'll be a complete long block. It hasn't given us any problems. We've probably driven this motor over 30,000 miles at this point without issue. Always changed with VR1. It's told it has a quiet gear drive in it. But here, I'll show you a cold start. It is 35 degrees currently. As you can see, it's cold as fuck. I wouldn't be able to put my hand on the header if it wasn't. So here we go. If you hear any rattling during, it's the throttle blades and the scoop. They like to rattle against the side of the scoop. So here we go, dead cold. 35 degrees. Give it 2 pumps. Dead cold at 35 degrees. No choke in that Edelbrock. And it idles just fine. You can tell there's no smoke. It's just some precipitation through the pipes. Got a little bit of a lump to it. And this is with the H pipe. If it didn't have an H pipe, it'd lump a lot more. A little bit of an exhaust leak because, well, it has headers and they touch the ground quite a bit. Just because they hang so low. Yeah, runs nice and smooth, very reliable. It's driven every single day without issue. It's got a Performa RPM on it, like I said before, with 1.5 inches of spacer. The spacer's on there so that the carb doesn't get hot, and so we can poke the air cleaner through the hood more. It's a bit too much, spacer-wise, plenum-wise, for the motor, but it still runs just fine. But that's just for reference if you end up going for a ride with me. So, obviously don't rev it because it's cold, but just a little bit. I hate that scoop. Don't ever buy one of those scoops. They rattle really bad. So yeah, here it is. Hopefully we can make a deal.